All right, so yeah, let's talk about the NBA draft coming up and some of the top prospects coming out this year. It's a really deep draft. At the top of the list, no surprise. Number one, Victor Wembanyama, 19 years old, out of France, 7'5", 8 foot wingspan. I mean, he's basically the modern day David Robinson. I mean, I think he's got that type of skill set mixed with a little KD in him. I mean, he can step out, shoot the three. He can handle it, take guys off the dribble. And, just being 7'5", he can stand on the rim and, block a lot of shots. That's just a natural thing. He's going to do that. So, yeah, I just hope that Greg Popovich, is an old school coach. He doesn't like all this 3-point shooting. He adapts and doesn't try to turn this kid into Tim Duncan. Like, I don't need to see this kid, gain 50 pounds and playing in a post, man. You got to be out on the perimeter shooting threes. You need to be shooting 6 threes a game. That's the advantage. If not, he's just Tim Duncan. You can win with that, but yeah, that's not hitting his ceiling, man. You're putting the floor on this kid. But yeah, and yeah, the number two prospect, I got Scoot Henderson. He's listed at 190, 6'2", 190. This kid he's NBA ready. It's a grown man right here, man. He's got to be at least 220 pounds right now. But just that type of size, his athleticism, he's probably one of the most explosive guards to come in the league since like Derrick Rose. He's in that Derrick Rose Westbrook type of category, but might be a little bit better of a shooter. Not a great shooter right now, but yeah, he's definitely any other draft he'd be the clear cut number one pick. And yeah, he's gonna be an all star in 2 or 3 years, hands down. He's gonna be one of the top. He's gonna score 20 a game easily in this league, without question. And the number three prospect, I got Brandon Miller. I know a lot of people thinking Charlotte's gonna take him at number two, but right now I got him at number three. 6'9", 200 pounds, great shooter, great scorer. But all the did have some little issues, but we're not gonna worry about that. You know, that ain't got nothing to do with anything going forward. But he can get it off the dribble. But I think mainly he might just be a catch and shoot guy. I don't know if he's a off the dribble 3-point shooter just yet. Got a bit of a little slow dip, like a little dip in his release. But yeah, catch and shoot, yeah, he's gonna be great. But I don't know if he's gonna be a good enough scorer that you take him number two over Scoot Henderson. And at number four, I got Cam Whitmore, Villanova, 6'7", 230 pounds. I think he's still 18 years old right now. So 6'7", 230, 18, man, he's NBA ready, man. He had a little injury early in the year, kind of slowed him up. But yeah, this guy, he can get it. He can get to the rim, can finish, strong body, can shoot it a little. Not a great shooter. That's the one thing problem with this whole class is the shooting isn't the best other than Brandon Miller at the top. Some of these guys definitely need to work on their shot, but he can score inside, can shoot a little, get to the rim, and that size he's gonna be ready to come in and compete and score buckets. And to double it up, I got at 5 and 6 Asar and Amid Thompson, the twins. You know, both 6'7". Been playing in the overtime league the last couple years. You know, skip college, but yeah, these kids, man, they might be bigger than 6'7". I don't know how tall, how big they are. They look a lot bigger than 6'7", but wing guys, great defenders, both of them. Amid might be a little bit more athletic, a better playmaker, but these two are the best athletes in the draft, probably, man. They can get to the rim and finish, play above the rim, and once again, the shooting is the question mark with them. Can they be good enough shooters? Up at number 7, we got Jarris Walker, 6'8", 240. Just probably the best defender out here. Can guard multiple positions. I mean, got obviously the body is there. Great ball handler. He's like a young, more athletic Draymond Green type player, man. I don't think he's a scorer. I don't think he's gonna get you 20 a game in the NBA. He might be around that 16, 18 points per game type of player. But defensively, playmaking is definitely up there. And like one last thing, I just want to say something about Imani Bates. Like he's definitely not one of the top prospects in this draft. He might be a second round pick. Maybe he might sneak into the 25 range, but this kid, he was, the cover of Sports Illustrated when he was 15. He been Instagram famous for a long time. Everybody know his name is out there, and it just, he peaked early, man. And he's no bigger now than he was when he was 15. And we just all these other prospects, being 6'8", 6'9", 220, 240 pounds, man. He's just not big. He's still 6'9". He was 6'9" when he was 15, but he's thin. He's not strong. He's not explosive. Not athletic. He's a shot maker. He can make some shots. He can shoot over people. But other than that, he just hasn't really developed, and it's gonna be a shock to a lot of people. And like one last thing, I just want to say something about Emoni Bates. Like, he's definitely not one of the top prospects in this draft. He might be a second round pick. Maybe he might sneak into the 25 range, but this kid, he was, the cover of Sports Illustrated when he was 15. He been Instagram famous for a long time. Everybody know his name is out there, and it just, he peaked early, man. And he's no bigger now than he was when he was 15. And we just all these other prospects, being 6'8", 6'9", 220, 240 pounds, man. He's just not big. He's still 6'9". He was 6'9" when he was 15, but he's thin. He's not strong. He's not explosive. Not athletic. He's a shot maker. He can make some shots. He can shoot over people. But other than that, he just hasn't really developed, and it's gonna be a shock to a lot of people. I mean, yeah. It's still a lot of people out here on social media who cover this kid and treat him like he's a superstar. But I just don't see it, man. I just don't see it with him. But it's just some kids just peak early, man. Some kids I don't know. But his name is still out there, so a lot of people might be shocked if he's a second round pick.